Welcome back, my friends. Pastor Gary Goggins. Today's study comes from Revelation chapter 19, verses 11 through 16. And instead of reading all that today, let's just take a little quick summary. Now, John sees Jesus. He's riding on a white horse. That is, the white horse represents victory. And often kings would ride in on white horses, showing that they have power and authority, and they are victorious in battle. And so he's called the faithful and the true witness. And he's the faithful witness, and what he's speaking is truth. And his judges in righteousness. His judgments are in righteousness. That is, when Christ judges, his judgments are right and true. His eyes like fire speaks of power and judgment again. And then it continues in verse 12. And he wore many crowns, that is, crowns of victory, royalty, and power as king. And he had a name written on him that only he knew. That is because he is God, he is superior, and he has the authority to know that name. And his robe was dipped in blood. That is speaking about his death on the cross. And his name is called the Word of God. You know, he is the Word of God. He is, when you speak about the Word of God, you're speaking about Christ. And the saints follow Jesus on white horses, verse 14. So all of us who are saved are going to come back with Christ when he comes back to judge Satan, the Antichrist, and the false prophet. When he comes back to judge, we're coming with him. And so out of his mouth comes that sharp sword. Verse 15, Hebrews 4:12 says, "For the word of God is living and active, sharper than any double-edged sword. It penetrates even to dividing the soul and the spirit, joints and marrow. It judges the thoughts and the attitudes of the heart." And verse 16 is my favorite of this passage that we're looking at today. And it says, and listen, and he, that is Jesus, has on his robe and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. If you don't know the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, get to know him today. That is my core message. Get to know Jesus before it's too late. Have a blessed day.